Today let's break down the California Welfare and Institutions Code 5150, better known as the 5150 hold. This isn't legal advice, but it's important info for anyone facing a mental health crisis. So what is a 5150? It's a law that lets certain professionals, like police or mental health clinicians, place someone on an involuntary psychiatric hold for up to 72 hours. The goal? Safety. It's not about punishment, but about protecting someone who's in immediate danger due to their mental state. Only trained professionals can initiate a 5150, not your neighbor or your boss. They must have probable cause to believe you meet one of three criteria: media group, concerned clinician assessing patient, police officer talking to individual appearing distressed at stock at distribute _equally, danger to yourself, danger to others, or being gravely disabled. Gravely disabled means you can't provide for your basic needs, food, clothing, or shelter, because of a mental health disorder. This law is a temporary intervention, a pause button, to get someone help when things are at their worst. It's not about locking people away, it's about getting them evaluated and stabilized. Remember, knowledge is power. Understanding 5150 can help you or someone you care about navigate a crisis with less fear. We're here to demystify the process and give you the facts. Let's keep going and see what happens once a 5150 is put in place. Stick with us. This is information everyone should know. Let's get real about mental health. Once a 5150 hold starts, the person is taken to a psychiatric facility, usually a hospital or mental health center. The 72-hour clock begins, and the focus is on assessment, not punishment. A team of mental health professionals evaluates the person, looking for the best way to stabilize and help them. The environment is structured with routines, therapy, and sometimes medication if needed. Importantly, a 5150 is not a criminal charge, it's a medical intervention, and it won't show up on a criminal record. Records are confidential, protected by privacy laws. The 72 hours include weekends and holidays, and the team may talk to family or friends with permission to get a full picture. The goal is to understand what led to the crisis and plan the next steps. It's about health and safety, not blame. The evaluation is ongoing, and every interaction helps determine what happens after the hold. Let's talk about your rights during this process. Even on a 5150 hold, you still have rights. Facilities must inform you of your rights, verbally and in writing. You can make phone calls, receive visitors, and access writing materials. You have the right to know about your treatment and in most cases to refuse medication, except in emergencies or by court order. You can speak with a lawyer or a patient's rights advocate who can help you understand and protect your rights. You also have the right to challenge your hold through a writ of habeas corpus, a legal review by a judge. These protections ensure oversight and accountability. Your voice matters, even in crisis. Now what happens when the 72 hours are up? After 72 hours, there are a few possible outcomes. Most commonly, if you're no longer a danger or gravely disabled, you're released, often with a discharge plan for follow-up care. You might also choose to stay voluntarily for more treatment. If the team believes you still meet the criteria, they can request a longer hold, called a 5250, for up to 14 more days, but you get a legal hearing to challenge it. Longer holds require even more legal oversight. The system is designed to be temporary, focused on stabilization and returning you to the community safely. Follow-up care, therapy, support groups, case management is key to long-term recovery. The hold is just the start of the journey. Let's talk about the human side of all this. Beyond the legal process, dignity and respect matter most in a mental health crisis. Providers must offer culturally competent care, recognizing everyone's unique background and needs. Peer support workers, people with lived experience, play a vital role. They offer hope, guidance, and help bridge the gap between patients and clinicians. Peer support can be especially important for those who distrust the system or feel isolated. Recovery is possible, and seeing someone who's been there makes a difference. Understanding 5150 helps us support each other with compassion, not fear. Mental health crises can happen to anyone. Knowledge helps us respond better. Let's build a community that leads with respect, support, and real solutions. That's how we get real about mental health.